Just because you don't agree, don't let that stop you from getting your degree. Sometimes you gotta go beyond what you were taught. But remember this, nobody, and I mean nobody, can even control your thoughts. See, groupthink can be a powerful force, and you have to look at a source from multiple points of view. But one thing you don't want to do is if you drop out of school, the only person you will harm is you. So just because you don't agree with what is being taught, don't let that stop you from getting your degree. The nerds are in charge. Book life living large. I got doctor homies, the Benz up in the garage. I got lawyer homies, the Ferrari's up in the garage. The street life is a mirage. Don't get caught up in the facade. They say they're your homies, but then they start to sing. 5-0 comes and you haven't got a thing. Study hard today and live like a king. You say you're a hustler, so always do your best. Hard work and a burning desire are the laws of success. If you've got a dream, you gotta do more than just hope. To be popular or smart, but why can't you be both? Because being popular always changes from time to time, and being cool is something that's very hard to define. So if somebody's stopping you from developing your mind, are they really just your friends? Or are they wasting your time? Educate yourself and set the mind free. Educate yourself and set the mind free. What if I told you that Tupac and Bohemia loved to read, and that 50 Cent never smoked weed, and that Eminem studied the dictionary? What if I told you that you could like B.I.G. and RBG because there's beauty in diversity? Sharpen your mind at the university. You got the master's good, now get the PhD. Educate yourself and set the mind free. Educate yourself and set the mind free. Times I thought I was dreaming. Maybe it was an over-exaggeration. I mean, what kind of person would hate somebody for rapping about education? They didn't like me. They used to fight me. Angry people used to go ahead and write me. Even my own friends and homies used to mock me, but that didn't stop me. No matter how many views I lost. Sucky Bye's not a propaganda tool. I can't be bought. Just real hip-hop. They wanted me to actually sell you guys poison and rocks. But the only thing I sell my fans are positive thoughts to reach deep down inside of what you already got. We're gonna become doctors from this neighborhood, and this is our pact. Can you imagine what it felt like for those 3 brothers growing up with no male figures, so they were raised by their mothers? Gunshots while they're trying to get their education, looking and searching everywhere for inspiration so that they could inspire the next generation. It was trials and tribulations. Everything was super hard. A neighborhood and a system that was designed for them to not make it far. But when they got those MDs, they came back to the neighborhood like superstars. So what do you, honestly, all of you, look up to? Is it a rapper? Is it an athlete? I'll tell you who I look up to. Dr. Samson Davis, Dr. George Jenkins, and Dr. Raymond Huck. I look up to all of you because you had a thirst, a desire, a quest, a knowledge for education, and you made it through. But now that they made it, the real question is, what does education mean to you? Ancient times, tell me who will visit thee. Learning about knights and medieval history. In the mood for a novel or a mystery. Walk, walk, walk for literacy. Walk, walk, walk for literacy. Bling, bling, I'm living my life flashy. Doctors, engineers, and ballers, they want to ask me how I lived my life so free. And it all started with literacy. Walk, walk, walk for literacy. Walk, walk, walk for literacy. Join me this month for the Walk for Literacy. See, Frederick Douglass was born a slave, and slaves weren't allowed to acquire literacy, so he had to teach himself how to read and write literally. Can you imagine what that felt like, to be considered so low that they wouldn't allow you to read and write? They wanted to keep you below, because if you open up your mind, you might fight. But when Frederick Douglass would daydream, he would see the change, so it had to be done, and the journey had just begun. See, the copybook was the brick wall, the fence, and the pavement. The thirst for knowledge, the quest to empower your brain and escape enslavement. And one day, Frederick Douglass would be free. And it all started when he learned how to read. OG philosophy, brain power, psychology, put you on the game, that's what happens when you follow me. To keep you away from the games, that's artistic honesty. The industry always bothers me, because a lot of these rappers don't follow street codes like scripture. They monetize your pain to take you away from the big picture. Real G's move in silence, not get up on YouTube and brag about their violence. But even if you did it, you just told on yourself and testified. And a real OG would know that death in prison is nothing to glorify. I've seen it go down in many different kind of ways, but once you get caught up in the gunplay, it just doesn't go away. They'll catch you and attack you, put you in a cage, making you wish that you listened to the lessons of yesterday. Remember, it's up to you to do your very best, but at the cornerstone of every success, there is respect. There's always always a part of you. It remains stuck in the back of your brain like residue. So what do you do when you have so much to lose but so much to prove? Improve? Just maybe, I could do without the profanity. Give back to all of humanity. Fight back when life's demanding G. Because destruction is a temptation that I've often come across. But this time around, I'm gonna be my own boss. My books, you can steal them as long as you promise to read them. Once you get educated, the weapons I hustle, you'll no longer need them. There's some things that can't be taught, and there's some things that can't be bought. But I'm looking for that divine intervention that could save an OG. The same force of power that got Helen Keller to read. She couldn't hear, she couldn't see, but she could believe. Anything is possible, but you had to believe it first. Then you have to put in the work. You don't hustle, you don't get paid. Danger, danger, here comes your anger. You throw it all away cause you got mad at strangers. They go crazy, disrespect you, make you want to act a fool. Run up on him and his whole squad and grab the tool. But the OGs told me no. Zaki, bye, keep it cool. You've only got one life to live and that's to give. Stay positive. In my lifetime, interculturally a lot of things went down. But the rest of the world just saw us as brown. My family and friends call me Zaki Bhai. I was made in the library off of books and chai. I don't ever give up and I don't ever lie. Why? I rap about education because I know that it's true. It helped me out and it'll help you too.